Hey y'all, it's the Empathic Realist here, or Shanae. I wanted to hop on to recite a poem that I wrote while I was doing my Colonial Studies degree in New York City, at the end of 2018, through 2020. This poem was inspired in a twofold way. One, it was inspired by Frederick Douglass's speech, What to the Slave is the 4th of July? And at the same time, I was in my final year of my Colonial Studies degree in 2020, and that is when the unfortunate murders of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd took place. And with all of that in mind, I put my heart into this poem as the root of a larger project that I had started working on at the time, and which I am now going to pick up and start fine-tuning in the coming months and over the next year. But this is really a poem to have us really thinking about this supposed holiday. It's 1776, and slaves still were not free. The indigenous people were still having their lands here on Turtle Island stolen. And so it really has us think and self-reflect. And as a Buddhist, one of the biggest things in our practices, it's all about self-reflection with the hopes of us becoming the best person and best human being we can be so that we can be that and support that to others and to put that onto others so that they can be the best version of themselves. I think that self-reflection is something that we deeply need as a country and as a society. And this poem is sort of the starting point of that, in my opinion. We think about this holiday, and, you know, while this country was quote unquote birthed, my ancestors, African slaves, were still enslaved, and the indigenous Native American people were still severely disenfranchised, and their entire communities were being genocided and their lands were being stolen from them. So I sincerely hope for anyone, regardless of your race, ethnicity, religious background, that you really take to heart of this poem. Here we go. This is your moment of silence. July 4th, 1776. Why is this date so important to you? Why is it so ingrained in your American DNA? Would your life be any different if you were still under British rule? Well, on the upside, you'd probably have free healthcare by now. America. How do you think Indigenous peoples and African descended people feel about this collective celebratory holiday? A holiday marking the independence for British expats following their genocidal acts. Their kidnapping of individuals from a completely different society across the Atlantic seas, a celebration of their thieveries and their own freedom from monarchies, while removing the very essence of independence from ancient dynasties. While I have my fair share of critiques of the British monarchy, they outlawed slavery in 1807, while America waited 58 more years. America, why do you celebrate this holiday? Why is it so ingrained in your DNA? Are you that afraid of your soul identity that you cling on to anything? Or is it that you are still lost at sea? America, reflect on all the holidays you choose to celebrate. Do they include a message of total inclusive unity? Or are they horrid reminders of borders, genocide, and enslavement? Would the removal of this holiday remove your ability to love yourself in every way? America, it's time you took a long pause, look at yourself in the mirror, and ask yourself, have I been sold a lie? Do I have all the facts? Is this a holiday that should exist? A holiday that celebrates a corrupted independence on the blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice of other communities whom this holiday does not represent? America, it's time to wake up and think critically. The smoke has disappeared. The veil has been revealed. The shadow has emerged. You can't turn away now. It's too late. America, don't divide and conquer. Unite, eradicate, and build the bridge together. Now is the time. It's time to rise and face our fears. It's time to thrive and shed our tears. It's time to let go of this corrupted past. It's time to reimagine a future of acknowledgement, a future of transparency, a future of unity, a future of equality, a future of collective identity, a future where freedom knows everyone, leaving not one human being behind. America, oppression keeps calling your name, yelling, "Aren't you tired of playing this corrupted game?" America, freedom has yet to learn your name.